The Arctic ice is likely to be melt in the time period of 5 years. We all gonna face danger. The humanity is not safe. The ice is cracking faster than expected. I repeat, this isn't just melting, it's breaking. If this keeps up, we're looking at a global catastrophe. The Arctic's warning us, and we're not listening. Humanity's running out of time.
Look at the time lapse. This whole video shows that the ice which is remaining from 1984 to 2025 now, yeah, it's obvious it's due to global warming. The Arctic's bleeding, and it's our fault. 3 years ago, this ice shelf was stable. Today, it's collapsing like everything we were told to protect. Global temperatures have jumped nearly 1.2 degrees Celsius in just decades, and it doesn't sound like much until you're standing where I am and watching an entire world vanish under your boots. We drill, we burn, we dump, like this planet is some bottomless trash bin. You think nature doesn't keep score? Look around. Wildfires in winter, floods in the desert, heat waves in the Arctic.
But don't worry too much. Scientist Jennifer Francis found out a great idea. So, to stop this Arctic ice from melting, there's a bold startup called Arctic Reflections, where scientists are bringing an initiative as massive as Mars colonization. They are planning to refreeze an area so vast that it could fit 5 countries the size of India. And they aim to do it within just 6 years. And paradoxically, to achieve this, they are going to spray salt water. Now wait, let me give you some background. Salt water, traditionally called brine, is sprayed on roads in cold countries to prevent ice from forming. So are these scientists crazy? Because salt water takes more or less temperature to freeze, but from inside it is super fascinating project where we suffer to prevent little danger. In Himalaya, how would they exactly freeze the 15 million square kilometers? Did you remember last year heat? 50 degrees was touched. Over 25,000 Indians suffered heat stroke. And 56 Indian could not survive.
Please, please, मुझे मत मारो, मुझे जीना है.
It is calculated that in 2030 the ice present in North Pole will completely melt. The whole Earth will sink to death and humanity will end. Just look at this picture. Seems off? So just see here.
Pretty little baby.
What I told you, we're going to use salt water to freeze the Arctic, but it's totally valid. That's why the countries like Alaska and Canada use fresh water. But in the Arctic, salt also work as fresh water. Let me explain you. When we add NaCl to water, its sodium and chloride ions prevent the H2O molecules in water from forming hydrogen bonds with each other. Since these hydrogen bonds will hold the water molecules together and allow them to freeze naturally, adding salt to water lowers its freezing point, and that's the reason why normal water melts at 0 degrees Celsius, while seawater freezes at an average temperature of around minus 20 degrees Celsius. I think you're curious to know how it will freeze on Arctic, whether it's fresh water or seawater. The temperature of the Arctic remains around minus 40 degrees Celsius, and in such extreme cold, both the water freezes. So, salty seawater will not melt the Arctic ice. Plus, along this, it has many other benefits, yes. See, this Arctic Reflections water pumps. Look how portable and powerful that is. And look how comparatively it is easier to fix these pumps all over Arctic instead of placing thousands of solar plates and glass beads to reflect sunlight. Having this great idea and scale its suffering from criticisms, people calling it unnecessary hype or downplaying its threat.
Let me tell you folks about global warming. Don't worry about it.
People don't care about the global warming, and when someone's as caring, they call fools. Climate change was an accident. It was a choice. So is a solution. Recycle. Speak up. Switch off. Stop acting like Earth's got a spare tire. This is me signing off.
लाइक नहीं करोगे ना? मत करो, मत करो लाइक। मुझे लाइक मत करो। मैं गंदा दिखता हूँ ना, मुझे लाइक मत करो। पर एक दिन देखना तुम लोग लाइक